Finally, the people of Jammu and Kashmir, at least in 24 constituencies of crucial South Kashmir, which at one point of time used to be the hotbed of terrorism, have voted, have their ballot, in fact, exercised their franchise, and now the future, or at least the the candidates' future has been closed in the ballot machines. The voting ends, ladies and gentlemen, in Jammu and Kashmir. 24 seats of Jammu and Kashmir. There were long queues through the day as people came out in large numbers in Jammu and Kashmir to exercise their franchise. In fact, what we are getting to know at this moment is that till 5 p.m., the voting percentage has been 58.2%. The voting, remember, started at 7 a.m. and went on till 6, till just about 2 minutes. If you are in Jammu and Kashmir and you have not been able to cast your vote, too bad, you won't be allowed. But if you are inside the polling booth, the process will continue for you. This is the highest voter turnout so far, which has been recorded in Kishtwar district of Jammu and Kashmir with 70.03%, and the lowest in Pulwama, 36.9%. Iltija Mufti, who is taking forward the legacy of the Mufti clan, is making her electoral debut. She spoke to the media, said the youth is excited, senior citizens, women, young people, all of them have come out to cast their vote.
I'm happy that they've come here to cast their vote. और मैं सुबह से पोलिंग बूथ्स में जा रही हूँ. नौजवान जो हैं, खवातीन हैं, यंग लड़कियाँ, जो हमारी बुजुर्ग लेडीज हैं, बुजुर्ग आदमी, they are all coming out to cast their votes. Delhi should honor this mandate. Delhi should ensure that it's a free and fair, transparent election. पिछले 6 साल से यहाँ से बाबूडम चल रहा है. यहाँ लोगों के जो मसाइल है कोई हल नहीं कर रहा है. करप्शन इतनी है.
All right, so that was Iltija Mufti speaking there. Her future, her electoral debut, whether it is a success or not. For the PDP also, it's a very, very crucial election. Remember, Mehbooba Mufti at this moment not fighting the election. And this for Iltija Mufti, whether her debut makes, and PDP has been saying that they want to be the kingmakers. And PDP-BJP alliance was the last government that ruled the state of Jammu and Kashmir after the breakup, of course, and then later on the abrogation of Article 370, the statehood matter, the statehood status of Kashmir was withdrawn. Now, let me very quickly go across to my colleague Nazir Masoodi, who is joining us at this moment, ladies and gentlemen, on the broadcast. Nazir, thanks for being with us. Voting over now, 6 p.m. I can see a lot of smiling faces behind you. There seems to be excitement to this whole process that Kashmir has witnessed after a long time for the assembly election.
Well, it was a fascinating day for people of Jammu and Kashmir because they got the chance to vote for Jammu and Kashmir assembly elections after a gap of 10 years. And it is the first vote after abrogation of Article 370 and stripping Jammu and Kashmir of its statehood. And people would today, they have decided the fate of 24 candidates who are contesting on 24 seats across 7 districts. There are 219 candidates. 40% of them are independents. And polling has right now closed. 1 hour before closure of the polling, there was 58% vote turnout was recorded. By 5 p.m. after a while, we'll know what exactly is the today's voter percentage. But let me talk to some of the people here. आपने वोट डाला आज?
जी,
हाँ?
हमने वोट डाला.
क्या मुद्दे थे? किस वजह से वोट डाला?
यहाँ के हालात ठीक होने चाहिए.
हाँ.
हमारे अपनी हुकूमत होनी चाहिए यहाँ पे.
हाँ.
इसीलिए हमने वोट डाले.
आप बताएं, आप यंगस्टर हैं, क्या इश्यू रहे?
अभी तो पता नहीं कौन जीतेगा किस.
नहीं, वो जो जीते जो आ रहे वो अलग बात है. आपके क्या मुद्दे थे? आपके मन में क्या था जब आपने वोट डाला? क्या
जुल्म खत्म होना चाहिए.
जुल्म खत्म होना चाहिए.
बस
जुल्म डाला हमने सर कि यहाँ अपनी गवर्नमेंट बननी चाहिए, स्टेट अपना वापस आना चाहिए. अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट ज़्यादा है,
आपके पास आ जाऊंगा.
अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट ज़्यादा है, इसलिए हमने वोट डाला कि थोड़ी सी चेंज आनी चाहिए.
अच्छा, आप क्या?
एम्प्लॉयमेंट का मसला होना चाहिए, रोजगार का मसला बहुत बड़ा मसला है.
जहाँ भी मैं गया तो लोगों ने अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट की बात बताया. आप बताइए.
हाँ, ये सब बात सही है. ये खुशामदीद बात है कि कम से कम 10 साल के बाद यहाँ जमहूरियत की ये वोटिंग हो रही है,
बहाल हो रही है. जहाँ की जम्मू कश्मीर में बहुत ही गरीबी है. यहाँ अनएम्प्लॉयड है, बाकी मसाइल है,
हम तो बहुत खुश है कि आज पार्लियामेंट के बाद ये असेंबली का इलेक्शन मुनक्कद हुआ है। हर एक कम से कम 50% वोट यहाँ हमारे तहसील अवंतीपोरा में कास्ट हुए हैं। हम बहुत ही खुश यहाँ के लोग हैं कि आज हमारी हुकूमत बनने वाली है।
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. So people are very excited. They can elect their own government because for last several years they were being run by an unelected lieutenant governor or the bureaucracy here, and that was the complaint of everybody. People don't have access to their representatives. Even the BJP was accepting that when Prime Minister during the yoga day on 21st of June he visited Srinagar and he addressed people and promised that elections will be held very soon,
right,
and people can choose their representatives who can address their day-to-day issues. But it was kind of like, celebration at many places. In some areas I saw long queues, people waiting, men, women, young and old, everybody waiting. And if you see the demographic of this, this electorate, 29, there is 30% electorate are who are below 29 years old, which means when elections happen after a gap of 10 years, they are voting for the first time, and this 30% will decide the fate of these 24 candidates and the Assembly of Jammu and Kashmir. Really a fascinating day, historic day. Whoever wins or loses, the fact is it is the democracy in Jammu and Kashmir which has won today, and it was a very, very peaceful polling across 7 districts in Jammu and Kashmir.
The return of grassroots democracy, people electing their own government and with excitement, as Nazir is reporting from Jammu and Kashmir. Thank you so much. 2 more phases to go for Jammu and Kashmir. And then, of course, the results are going to be on October 8th, whether it is the NC Congress combined or the opposition BJP, which takes the cake as far as this election is concerned. We'll know on the 8th of October.